I said, well, now I'm going to be #1 in all of Marriott. And everybody in the office said, you can't do it. Bill Ford in Orlando is going to beat you. He always does. Nobody's ever beat Bill Ford. See the competition thing. And my boss, my mentor, says, she'll do it. She has a rare talent. And so I worked harder than I ever worked. At the end of that year, I became the top salesperson Marriott had ever had. And the joke is I did so well that I was promoted to work longer hours and make less money. They made me a manager, right? But after about 2 months, I realized I was a horrible manager because great salespeople don't always make good managers. So I go down to Steve's office. I call him Greg in my book. You have to change names in a book sometimes. And I go down into his office to quit. I said, I think I'm going to go back into sales because my team hates me and I'm a terrible manager. And he looks at me and he says, what took you so long? I said, what do you mean? He says, well, how come when you were in sales, every day you asked for help? He says, now that you're a manager, do you think you're supposed to know it all? How come you haven't asked for help? And I'm like, So he says, do you want me to teach you to be the world's greatest sales manager? Or are you going to quit? I said, no, I want to learn. He says, all right, take out your little black book and I'm going to tell you the secret to being the world's greatest manager and leader. I said, okay. I've got this little notebook. He says, I have a feeling you're going to have hundreds, maybe thousands of people work for you throughout your life. He says, if you see one, even if they're not that good, but they look like they want to learn, I want you to pull them into your office, close the door, look them in the eye, and tell them that they have a rare talent.